can't be taller. And it's a video, is an illusion. It's a video illusion.
My name is Maureen Aliko, and this is
John Oluwatobi.
Okay, so yesterday was our 6 months wedding anniversary.
Already?
Yes, already. How time flies, really.
Iran, fly.
Okay, you fly Iran. Okay. But it's been interesting being married to you.
Oh, really?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so how far? So what lessons have you picked up in 6 months, or what are some of the things you've learned about being married in 6 months?
You don't know anything about women. All men, it's true. You don't know anything. You know how they look. You know one or two quirks. You know one or two things about food. You know the surface things, but the deep things you don't know anything. So that's why you have to trust God to choose for you. God that sees everything. God that is one that knows the heart. I would say the heart of woman is desperately wicked.
What? That was the heart of man.
So the Bible also says that while men slept, the enemy came and sowed tares. All the men were sleeping. So who was awake to sow tares? Go figure. You know. So the Bible says a rich man, a good man leaves inheritance for his children, but a prudent wife, only God can provide that. That's in the book of Proverbs. Just search it out, you'll find it. So I'm grateful to God that God found the person that is made for me, that understands me, that understands the kind of person I am, and the person that I too would learn to understand as time goes on. But other than that, it's been very interesting. I don't think I've had a bad day, which may sound unbelievable, but well, everybody's reality is different. Every day has been nice. Every day has been nice. Even the times that she has not been so nice, I just remember the times that she has been nice and lay it on the days that she's not nice. It's a formatting, it's a copy and paste thing. So, but it's been fun. It's been fun all the way.
Okay.
All the way.
So is there a question you want to ask me or something you want to say?
Question? No, not really.
Or something you want to say?
Something I want to say. There are a lot of things I want to say. I don't think they are camera fit. Well, God bless you. Thank you for being a wonderful wife. Most of the time. Yes. And they say a woman is like an onion, layer by layer. I would suggest that we go through the layers a bit more quickly. Yes, so that 3 years into the marriage, I'm not getting surprised like it's the first day again.
You keep getting surprised, darling.
Let's hope they are good surprises.
Yes, beautiful surprises.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now. What do you have to say?
Okay, so before I go married.
Sorry, let me rephrase. What are the good things you have to say?
What do you mean by that?
You're sorted.
Yeah, so before I got married, a lot of negative news were very popular.
Yes, on social media.
Yeah.
I stayed on social media. I stay where the good people are.
Okay, mine wasn't just social media. Mine was also real life too.
Okay.
I saw too many marriages were failing. I saw too many people were married and sad. And I knew that I was not going to do that. And in order not to have the kind of marriage people were having,
You marry happiness.
I had to
joy.
go back to God and ask God to
Then go
teach me.
direct you to joy.
I asked God to teach me and show me what I needed to know, what I needed to learn about marriage. And in the process of teaching and learning, He also told me the kind of human being I should be with. Okay, so having that template at the back of my mind all the time helped me through the choosing process. A lot of times they say women shouldn't choose, That's only the man that does the choosing, not the finding.
Okay.
What do you have to say about that?
Well, that sounds like a patriarchal society. A woman has got the right to decide who or what will make her happy, and she must be able to make that choice. The thing about marriage is that it must be two consenting adults, two adults that believe they are perfectly fit for each other. If at any point one person does not feel like he or she should be in the union, then there's already a problem. The Bible says, "Can two work together except they be agreed?" That kind of thing. So the woman should choose. A woman should make choice. Should choose. It's very important. It's very important. I don't buy that. It's not true. A woman should choose, and a woman shouldn't settle. Don't settle.
Yeah, that's another challenge.
Wait till your joy is full. Wait till your joy is full. Don't settle. If you settle, you regret it along the way, or you have to take your mind off having a happy marriage and focus on having happy children. Meanwhile, life is supposed to be whole and complete. You're supposed to enjoy your marriage, enjoy your children, enjoy your work, enjoy your assignment, enjoy everything. Really, that's how life should be. So you should choose the same way you choose your life. You should choose your partner.
Okay, so of course, I chose. Okay, I didn't sit by the sideline and just wait for one brother to come pick me up. I'm not beans. Okay, so I chose. I am knowing what God wanted for me, knowing what God wanted for my life, knowing the kind of life that God had prepared for me also helped me in the selection process. Marriage has been very interesting. I've picked up a couple of lessons, and one of them is when you have God at the center. Why is this smiling? When you have God at the center of your home, you brag different and you marry different. Your marriage is different.
How's that? Marriage to John Oluwatobi has been very interesting.
Yes. Marriage.
That's the amplified version.
To John Oluwatobi. My Yoruba dude. Yes. Has been different, beautiful, quite interesting, adventurous.
Amplified.
Very adventurous, yeah? But it's
you don't know what you're good.
Yeah. But it's very interesting because when you're doing it with a friend, when you're doing it with someone whose value system is not totally opposite yours, it's quite interesting when you know that you share same value systems, your principles are not far apart, you know the end goal, you know what you're looking for in life, you know what you're looking for in marriage. It's going to be very
and then you found it.
That's mine.
And marriage says everything that's yours is mine.
Yeah, that's true. So that's another thing I also picked up in marriage too, that we're going to share everything.
Not everything, but almost everything.
What do you mean by that? So what are we not supposed to share?
If I say it, then you already know. And once you know, we have shared it.
I know what to do. Yeah. So, like I said, marriage is having God at the center is very interesting. Core values, principles.
Having God at the center, at the top, under,
everywhere.
All around.
Yeah, it's all
very
by
interesting. God,
and
God, with God, in God, with everything. God,
yeah,
God,
and it helps you do marriage differently. It helps you take your eyes away from society. It helps you take your eyes away from what other persons are doing in their marriages and focus on your own.
Yes, Instagram marriages.
You have to.
I had to. All the prim and proper.
But then it's important, okay, that you cast the vision for your marriage with God. Know what you want and focus on your home. Focus on your marriage. I know what I'm saying, because a lot of times we assume couples will see online or people will see online, even our own. If you also see us and assume, and I want to pattern my life after these people 100%, you're in the wrong.
We don't have pattern. We just allow God to say, yeah, go this way.
We don't. Okay.
We go.
So there's
Say,
no
go here.
routine.
Go
There's
here.
no routine. There's no pattern. So it's
Yes.
always very important that you know that you're working with God, and then you just prepare. It's like you know how you pack your bags when you want to travel. But when you're doing it with God, you just pack your bag and leave it by the door. Or when He's going to say, oh yeah, move.
Yes.
Okay. So patterning your marriage after other persons is not going to help you. You're going to be setting yourself up for a lot of problems in your marriage.
So the balance though is that there are things you can learn from other people.
Yeah,
you
true.
you can learn, but you don't pattern after other people. You just pick the lessons. You know. If you see couples that help each other, there are couples that the man helps in every way. Some part of the things that I learned from other people is that I like couples that are in business together. I don't know why, it's just a thing. It's not, for example, that's not compulsory for everybody. You can have, your wife can be doing something else, but I just like a situation where the home, the house, the office, everything can be in the same place for the two people, because there's more opportunity to bond and all of that. So I took lessons from couples that are together. I learned from the number of them in society. There's Rain Oil, the CEO and his wife. The wife is an ED in the company. There's also Falcon Oil Corporation. I think we actually even subscribe for their program, the Double Impact. So there are couples in business together. I like that. So I can take examples from couples that are in business together and take lessons from them, but I don't pattern my life after them. You just pick the lessons and move on.
Okay. Then another very important lesson I've learned is the importance of communication, verbal, non-verbal communication. That for me, that's been a lesson, because I'm usually the one woman army. Let's go. You have the vision, you want to do it, or you're
take off like a tornado.
Yeah, that's more in required. Take off. But
Take off
this
like a
man
tornado.
is teaching me, hello, calm down. Bring me in, let me know, okay? And he's very wise. So one of the things he tells me all the time is like, I'm very intelligent, so you have to tap into this intelligence and receive from, he says that all the time. And I give it to him. I know that whenever I share my ideas with him, or whenever I share my plans with him, okay, and he thinks about them, or he gives his contribution, he has a way of
I don't contribute, I amplify it.
And his pride,
No, it's not pride, it's just what it is. I amplify it, I make it 10 times better.
I agree. But I'm learning that communication is very important. Verbal, non-verbal. Say what you want. Say what you don't want. Don't assume that they know. If it's pinching you here, tell them it's pinching you here. Don't go and frown your face.
Yes, man, we don't have, we don't know unless we are told. So I'm just putting that out there. Or at least me, I don't know until I'm told. Once in a while, I can pick up a few signals, but I don't know what to do with them. Do you tell me exactly what needs to be done with them?
So communication is very important, and then both of you have to intentionally create that enabling environment where your partner can open up and tell you, okay, this is what it is, or this is how it is with me, and all of that. What else do you want to say?
For now,
okay.
You should chronicle this thing.
Yeah, I will. It's been 6 months. I just wanted to record this for myself, for my children, for the future, and for every other person who's going to pick a lesson from this. We don't have all the answers. We don't know anything, but with God,
I didn't want to have answer. I just want to have God.
Yeah, so with God, we're just going step by step, precept upon precept, and God is leading us in our journey with Him. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.